Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I'm wearing a shirt Jeff Cather's people sent me, and Jeff made a gift for me to do this reaction to LeAnn Rimes' song Blue. And here's what Jeff said, because Jeff made a gift for me to do LeAnn Rimes' How Do I Live, which I did yesterday, and I'd given that an 8.8, and which might have warranted Jeff shooting me, which I commented on the video. It's a thing Jeff and I have, because he doesn't always agree with me. But he would make it, Jeff, you'd make it fine just here in New Jersey with your sense of humor, because we really don't get offended at all that much. I mean, we're from New Jersey. What can we say? But here's what Jeff said. Hi, Don. Maybe you won't poo-poo all over this one and make me shoot you for a third time. Bullets are expensive. Yeah, well, that they are. LOL. But be honest in your rating. I will. It took some time, but I had to find the interview where she talked about Blue. Our Canadian friend Terry Wood was correct and has a darn good memory, because I had forgotten. Here's LeAnn's first #1 hit she recorded at age 13. She's 14 in the video. End quote from Jeff. So there you go. We've been educated ahead of time by the doctor of DJ, Jeff Cather. So let's see what LeAnn's got for us at age 14.
Blue was written for Patsy Cline over 30 years ago by a DJ in Dallas, Bill Mack, and he wrote that song for her, and she unfortunately got killed in the plane accident before she had time to record it. And 30 years later, he heard a tape of me singing the national anthem and sent me the song, and I fell in love with it and decided to record it, and it became my first #1.
This next song was my first single out off of MCG Curb. You'll help me make this my first #1 hit. It's called Blue.
How do you have confidence in 9th grade like that?
So lonesome I could cry. Blue, oh, so
Love that young little thing.
Why can you be blue over me?
He's 14 in this video? Looks like a grown woman in this.
Now that it's over, I realize those weak words you whispered were nothing but lies. Blue, oh, so lonesome for you. Why can you be blue over me? Why can you be blue over me? Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so of course, I'm going to compare that to yesterday's because somebody had left a comment. It wasn't a rude comment, but left a comment because I'd given How Do I Live an 8.8 out because I mean it was only her voice and emotionality in that song sold the song. The storyline was very simple, the instrumentation was very simple, so it didn't knock me out. And somebody left a comment that that's like always, you know, anytime their ratings come out or rankings of like the top 100 country songs of all time or whatever, that LeAnn song How Do I Live is always in the top 100. And I'm like, well, because that involves radio time and airplay and other, you know, commercial factors. I don't consider those when I'm doing it. I consider how I moved in a song. And How Do I Live just didn't knock me out as a song. I mean, I could probably pick 20 John Prine songs that move me more than that, for example. So just because a song might have had commercial success, which clearly How Do I Live did, it was a crossover, it was in movies, it was in TV shows, it was in everything. That doesn't necessarily mean it moves my sentimental, sappy heart in some way. On the flip side, this song was very well done. Blue was very well done. The way she sang it, of course, I love the yodeling, I like the instrumentation, and I like the storyline. It was posed in the form of a question. And the fact that she was only 14 singing this, the way she was singing with command of her voice at that age is also astounding. But the whole production of the song, from the multiple guitars in it, obviously the drummer and so forth, and the tenor of it, the way it moved along, and the way she had to, I mean, she could have been 50 singing it like this, and I would have felt the same way about it because she really did sing it well, but the song itself was far more impactful to me than like more of a middle of the road type song like How Do I Live? So even though the same artist, so that gives you a little bit of backdrop to this, but her vocal command was phenomenal. And I mean, I'm going to say clearly the product of having voice training, which helps, but you still have to make it your own. I know there are people who have absolutely gorgeous voices, but they're not compelling to listen to. LeAnn is. Even in How Do I Live, she is compelling to listen to, but that doesn't make a song necessarily. You know, for me, maybe because I'm spoiled, been listening to traditional and non-pop country music for so long now on the channel and analyzing it, I might be spoiled because you can have songs hit you in the heart and in the mind and just in your body, and you can relate and your experience, and it just draws you in on so many levels. And this one drew you in on many more levels. You know, it just blew. Why you blew? Why are you missing me? Why am I missing you? Well, just a love song cast in a different light. But the yodeling aspect of it, I used to hate that decades ago before I was in the country. I'm like, why are you losing control of your voice like that? What is that all about? And now you guys know, I'm a complete convert, have been for years. If it doesn't have fiddle in it, if it doesn't have steel in it, and it's really not a complete song. Like, I look for those in songs. I just get moved by them. And then when you've got jewel-like control over your voice and the yodel, you know, just that for effect is brilliant. So, all right, I'm guessing you can hold on to your bullets, Jeff, on this one. What I felt in this one, and the intrigue also was multiplied for me by the fact that she was only 14. I couldn't tell because, one, the video itself, it's older, so it's you know, grainy. You couldn't really tell, but she didn't look like a 14-year-old in this. And so I'm kind of trying to see, like, did I misunderstand something? And this was, you know, a recording much later that she did, but that you were just giving me the information that her first recording was at age 13. But no, I think she was 14 here. And it was just cute. She already had stage presence. She was waving to people while singing these great notes and all that. So what I felt watching this was a 9.5. This is just in a whole different league of song for me and how I felt. So All right, so there are only 2 bullets, I think, waiting for me, Jeff. Anyhow, this is kind of fun. This is fun. I've actually had people, well, I won't go into it. All right, guys, you can thank Jeff Cather for that one, and LeAnn Rhymes. So have a great day. I'll see you on another video, assuming I make it, and keep rocking the country.